Yo, what is up, everyone? Okay, this is going to be a mouthful of me chatting and ranting about this shit, okay? This is going to be me explaining the entire content ecosystem plus the funnel that you have to leverage in order to get people from Instagram, from YouTube, from LinkedIn, and from school bomb into your paid mentorship. And under the mentorship, we also have some things I wanted to cover with you. Okay. And this single thing has made sure that my client, for instance, Diego or Laurenus or Lucas, have been making money. Okay. And you see with the results. Okay. People saying that I'm the GOAT and fucking results. Kasparov closing deals and that kind of stuff. Okay. So this entire content ecosystem plus the funnel I'm about to show to you is going to make sure clients will be knocking on your door just like that in order to get your paid mentorship. Because this is what happened to me recently. Okay. Since leveraging this content ecosystem for the past 2 weeks, I've signed a 3K deal just from this. All right. So let's start this shit with Instagram. Okay. And all these lines that you see, all these connections are all going to make sense really soon. Okay. So Instagram, right? We have the Instagram ecosystem. Now we have multiple parts. We have the landing page, story sequences, reels, posts, and DMs, and also the calls because we want to convert the DMs to calls, right? So we got the landing page. I'm going to be going over on how exactly to set up your landing page and why. First of all, the picture. I see so many people have like a bullshit picture. This picture of mine shows authority, shows credibility, shows that I'm an expert. I position myself as an expert. It's almost, and as you can see right now, I also like dress formally because I want to position myself as an expert. And that are strategies that you have to start implementing. You shouldn't see it as a profile or just an account. It's a landing page to convert people and to make sure they have the right CTAs. Okay. So the profile picture, make sure it's fully optimized and it looks professional as fuck. All right. Then the bio. Now this is a really important part because this actually made sure that people DM me certain words, as you can see, the word skill, to actually are interested in my mentorship. Okay. First of all, we have the first line, scaling beginner coaches. Okay. Okay, well, that's cool. Beginner coaches, he skills beginner coaches, cool. Okay, that's nice. And the reason we put this there is to make sure we let the people who come onto our landing page see, okay, this is exactly what this guy does. And then under that line, generated 10 plus first client. Okay, so he helps beginner coaches and he actually gave them some clients. Not giving, but obviously there has to be some work done. We actually generated some clients for these coaches. Okay, so that's awesome. So this is like the social proof regarding your bold statement, sort of. It's not the boldest statement as in your offer. Like I help beginner coaches sign more than 3 clients within 100 days. If not, I will give you your money back or whatever it is. But basically, this is going to show the proof to this one, and it's going to make sure people understand what you do, why you do it, not why, but how you've actually done it, and actually prove that you've actually done it. Okay. So then we have this one CTA. DM me skill for one-on-one mentorship. Like I mentioned before, I've had multiple guys reaching out with this single word only after 1 week of implementing this single bio framework. And I've had people reaching out to me with this word saying, I'm interested in your offer. And how amazing is that? Okay. Inbound leads. That's what you will be getting a lot more when you leverage this content ecosystem. Okay. And then the second thing is the training. And I should have clicked more, but this basically sends get your first coaching client. That's basically it. And then this is a link to my free 3 hour long course on exactly breaking down how you can get your first coaching client. And if you really think it all aligns with each other, scaling beginner coaches, okay, generating 10 plus first clients, okay, that's basically first clients. Make sure that people were beginners, they don't have their clients, so they need first clients. Easy, okay? And then obviously I have a mentorship as well, so I'm a coach myself as well. And then the training, get your first client in your coaching business. Okay, get your first client. Now that aligns with scaling beginner coaches that actually need their first clients, and I have actually generated first clients. You have the training 3 hour long on exactly how to get first client. It all aligns. Okay, it all aligns with each other. All right, and that's what you want to make sure. So literally copy this entire framework and make sure you get it around your offer, send it over to me, whatever. Okay. Then we have the CTAs. I kind of went over them already, like the DME skill and the free training. You don't want to make sure this is a CTO, book a call with me. Like I see so many coaches do that. No, you want to make sure you nurture these guys first before you can actually sell to them. Okay. And then you have the story highlights. Now, this is something most people on their view. They have like highlights of their traveling, etc., which is cool. It shows some credibility, it shows some authority, it shows some desired outcome that the people actually will get on your landing page actually want to achieve. But the main thing is you want to make sure, because now you see it as a landing page. As you can see, this blue arrow goes to a landing page. You see it as a landing page, so you need to have a place where people can start. Okay, and you want to know what is in the start here, thingy. Proof, value, results, bam, bam, bam. Everything is in there to make sure these people understand exactly what you do, how you do it, how you did it for others, and all the fucking proof is all in there. It's all in there. And basically, what this does, people click on your profile, and what they do, they have like the Z. They read from left to right and then bam, they come here. So they see your profile, they see your bio. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Bam, they see start here. Okay, let me click on that. Bam, they click on that and yeah, they just see everything, man. They literally see everything. Okay, so that's it for the landing page. Let me actually go to the CTA part, because the CTA, and I have an arrow going towards here. This is what happened to me recently. Someone commented skill or interested in my one-on-one mentorship, amigo. Love it, bro. Yes. Sick, bro. Let's talk in school. Okay, awesome. He's interested in my offer. Okay? That's what we want to make sure. So then we have the story sequences in order to nurture our followers and actually make sure these guys are liking our sequences, and we outbound outreach to these motherfuckers, okay? We have multiple styles of story sequences. We have the value story sequences. Funnels are awesome, but if you don't know these three fundamentals, knowing who to sell to, trust, mindset, you'll keep struggling to get that first client. It aligns with my offer, getting your first client, okay? Here's how to fix that. 3 ways to sign your first ever coaching client. It aligns with my offer. Okay. Building trust and social approval, targeted school funnel, content and trust ecosystems. Easy, okay? Those are the value. I give value on how to exactly do this. And obviously it's a teaser for me to eventually give a CTA. And don't do CTAs in every single story sequence, because that will make sure, okay, people already know what's going to happen. He's going to give a CTA at the end, whatever, whatever. If you don't do that, people will see you're more credible. But basically, this ensures that it piques curiosity. It piques curiosity, and I got multiple replies within 2 weeks of actually leveraging the story sequences, with people saying, "Oh, bro, how exactly do you do this?" And then I send them over evergreen video of me breaking that exactly down. Okay, that's how you can do that. Okay, free lead magnets makes sense. You guys want some free value? Here you go. Bomb. 3 hour course. Just dropped it in there. People can click the link. What's a 3 hour course? Therefore, I nurture them. It's way easier. Okay. And then also, no better way to celebrate the 7th of July. I think I should have switched the words, whatever. And then a free lead magnet to my free school community to nurture them even further. And also, this one was a funny one. This is one I designed myself. Is being upfront. So this was like a second or third part of story sequences. I told him that he needed to start charging money for his value and also change his belief about making money. He did, and just like that, he easily closed his first client. Okay, DM me now for the payment link. Let's get started today. Being upfront, very upfront. Sometimes it works, most likely it doesn't, but you never know when. You never know. My mentor actually did this as well, and he got like multiple people reaching out with like the word start, and he sent the payment link and they fucking paid. So that's easy. Okay, lifestyle. This is why my clients win. This was a video of me, basically like recording my screen like this and going over what I was building on for my clients. And also lifestyle could also be like just like this, but then without the text, a little bit. Well, a bit related to like what you sell exactly. So basically, without the text, and like pictures of you doing cool stuff, uh, designed for your target ICP. So like the desired outcome for your ICP, you make sure you do that. Then we have results. This one is the best one ever. Beginner coaches. Imagine turning 125 into 4K. That's a 32x ROI. Okay. And I have some proof. Like Kasparos. Bam. Close that. And then another one of that. And bam, bam, bam. Like it all adds up. Okay. Last month, I helped Lawrence close his very first client. We hopped on a call, and 4 days later, he closed him. Another proof, results, bam. As you can see, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like all the results, man. Results are the best thing you can share. Okay. Nurturing, as you can see, the story sequences are meant for people that follow us, seen by 101%, not percent people. Okay. Inbound leads, like I mentioned before with the CTA, when you have your profile and landing page set up well and you keep nurturing these guys with story sequences, people will just reach out to you with the word skill or like whatever CTA word is in your bio, and therefore it's way easier to sell to people. Okay. So that's that. And then we have the reels. Make sure it's targeted to your ICP. So this is how I would sign my first coaching client ASAP from zero. This is actually a title I used for my YouTube video, but it worked. It popped off. It got like 100 views. Normally it would get like between 0 to 20 views. So that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. Then we have that to make sure it's like targeted to your ICP. So exactly like breaking down how you can do this. This is bam, 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 bam. And with value, this framework sells like crazy for beginning coaches. All right. And we have, and this like basically the reels are meant to grow your account. So get more followers, get more eyeballs, get more people to see your landing page, etc., etc. And let me see. Yeah. Then we have basically like the, when you grow your account, people will see your landing page. Of course, like they click on your profile, they see this, and you can like follow them to landing page and you go through the entire thing again. So they see your landing page, the picture, the optimized bio, the CTAs, the story highlights, and they see you, and then they start following you. Then they see the story sequences, you nurture, bam, 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 and then the whole process continues. Okay, so then we have the funnel to hell landing page, and just like figure out your style, try different things. This is my current style, might switch it around. We had this style, we had this style, we had this style. Just trying a lot of different things. Okay, for the post your lifestyle and make sure it aligns with your desired outcome of your ICP. So as you can see here, it's me like hiking up a snowy mountain whilst on holiday in the beautiful Iceland, bro. It's fucking awesome. And this is what people want. When you truly know your ICP, you know what these people want. They don't want clients, they want to make money so they can travel the world, they can do this, they can do that. And when you exactly know that and actually target your post and your reels as well towards that, it's cool, okay? And it just looks cool when you have all these nice pictures up here, like me in front of a thing, authority figure, signing contracts, whatever, really professional, networking with other guys, traveling, etc., etc. It looks good. Okay, this is the harsh truth, though. Okay, this is the harsh truth. You have to make sure you show expertise. You need to show expertise. Like this is a very professional picture. I literally just took with this thing and just like a normal camera alone. Okay, you have like a lot of people commenting, even girls commenting. It's awesome. It's awesome. You want to look like a G, and the reason for this, and this is the harsh truth, if you just don't look good, in a way of you don't look like you take care of yourself, just like I have like a nice little thingy on, nice little shirt, got my hair like styled up nice. If you don't show that you can take care of yourself, how the fuck how the fuck will people think that you can take care of them? If you look like this, if you let yourself go completely, if you eat shit, if you look fat as fuck, how the fuck do you expect people to look at you? Like, look at me, bro, fucking chest, bomb, you know, like I can pull my chest out and I look fucking massive, okay? If I were to wear like short arm t-shirts, you would see my bicep, alright? If you don't show that you can take care of yourself, how will people expect you to take care of them? Okay? Because we all judge, and this is the harsh truth, man. If you don't look good, if you don't look like the expert, if you don't look like you can take care of yourself, people will immediately judge you from the zero point 0.5 seconds that they see you. Okay, they will immediately judge you. They immediately jump to a conclusion. Okay, this guy's fat. How the fuck is he going to take care of me? It's like unconsciously trained, okay? And we cannot do anything about this except for making sure we look properly and we see like wear like this, like just look fucking good, man, for the fucking video, okay? Look fucking good. I could have been here with my hair not even done, like not even taking a shower, looking terrible. But I know this. I know that people judge, and therefore I want to look presentable. I want to show that I actually can take care of myself. And if you can see here, bro, like you cannot see it, but like I fucking weights in my room as well. That's what I also show on calls when I hop on calls. People see the weights in the back. They see my dedication. They see whatever it is, man. So make sure you can take care of yourself and you show that to others. Like that's the most important part, man. Look good. Like, it's the harsh truth. Okay. DMs. We have multiple things. We have inbound, outbound, and cold DMs. Okay. So inbound. The main thing, people respond. Okay. So a key point: respond to inbound DMs and comments 5 minutes or less. Okay. That's one thing. So inbound DMs are basically when people DM you first. You don't even have to DM them; they just DM you first. Like we saw with, let me see, with this one. This was an inbound DM. Okay, he messaged me first regarding that stuff. So yeah, make sure you message them first. They message you first. Outbound is where you message them first, but this is not cold. Okay, this is not cold. Okay, so this is not cold. The difference between cold outreach and outbound outreach is with outbound, people already searched a sort of engagement, but you're just initiating the conversation. So if someone likes, comments, follows you, or like likes a comment or whatever it is, then you reach out, then you initiate the conversation. It's outbound. These guys are not 100% cold like you do with cold outreach, because these guys already had some sort of, they already seen you, they've already liked or followed you or whatever it is, and therefore they're more warmed up than cold leads. Okay, so outbound is basically someone already has a touch point with you and you reach out to them. Okay, and cold is the complete opposite. It's like literally, if I were to walk up to a random house in the neighborhood, and I knock on that door and reach out to them, hey man, want to buy my program? No, that's cold as fuck. Okay, it's very cool because you are targeting complete strangers, people that have never seen you before. All right. And how do we actually transition when we have a conversation going? So when we do the outbound, say like, oh, yo, appreciate the thing, the blah, 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 or what inspired the ad? Okay, yo, appreciate the like, comment. How do you transition? So if you're doing cold outreach or outbound outreach, you can do something like this. You first of all, you look at their profile and you try to find an acknowledgement point. So you try to find, okay, he recently posted a story where he was sitting at the beach or whatever. And then you say, yo, that looks fucking awesome, man. Which beach are you? Where are you, bro? Hey, it's California or whatever. And then you say, oh, cool. I actually got a couple of people that I've helped around there, something like that. I heard it's amazing for that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's big guys live here, blah, 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 blah. Nice. What do you do, by the way? Boom, you switch it over. You don't even have to say that much. It's so easy, man. It's easy, okay? Then you ask qualifying questions. So, what type of work do you do? Where are you from, to qualify these people? And eventually, when you qualify these people, you can like send them over to a nurture platform. From the DMs, you can either make them go to a call immediately, or you can have a step in between where you send them over to a nurture platform. So basically, when you send qualifying questions or just like chat with this guy and see, okay, this guy actually doesn't have his first client, you can say something like, hey man, okay, you don't have your first client yet. Are you looking to sign one, or like what's stopping you? They rent, and then you actually say, oh bro, I actually recorded like a 3 hour course, like literally step by step how to get your first client. Make sure you mention this in a bit of a funny way to create connection. And then you basically nurture them to either your YouTube channel where you have the 3 hour course, as you guys can see, or your school community where you also have like in the classroom section your a 3 hour course. Okay, you send them over to there to nurture these guys, but you can also immediately get them to calls. Okay, so on the calls itself, okay, like it's easy to ask them, okay, cool man, we'd love to talk to you more, let's hop on a call. Easy. On the calls itself, you want to make sure you give value. That's one thing. But the other thing is smell when to sell. Smell when to sell. This is something I recently came up with, SWTS. Like, this is something that I think every beginner coach should implement in their business. Because smelling when to sell means, okay, can I actually sell to this guy? Is this guy qualified? Is he 100% with me? Does he actually want my offer, this and that? Or can I even actually make him an offer? So on the first call, if you smell when to sell, if he's not 100%, 101% into you, fuck, that sounds really weird. But if he's not 100% convinced in what you do, why you do it, etc., etc., then make sure you give him action steps and give him a reason to book a second call. And on the second call, You want to make sure you go over the action steps, give a bit more value, a little bit more value, and then say, oh, awesome, bro. Okay, so I also have this paid mentorship. Is it okay if at the end of the call I make you an offer? And you can also do this before the call actually takes place, so send them over like a voice message. Cool, man. Is it okay if I make you an offer on the call we have scheduled for next Thursday? And boom, you mention that. And at the beginning of the call, set the structure, mention that you're going to make an offer at the end of the call. And if it's okay, ask for permission again. And then you close them. Okay? Easy. And when you close them, get them in the paid mentorship. Okay? That is the entire ecosystem that I leverage. The Instagram ecosystem. Okay? And now let's move on to the YouTube ecosystem. It's a lot of talking, man. It's a lot of talking. First of all, just like Instagram, we have the landing page. We have a landing page, okay? There we have the bio. Make sure it's optimized. As you can see, this is my bio with the links. Again, the cool looking profile picture. Okay, so the bio, make sure immediately results and then something you're going to do. I will show you everything I've learned so you can scale your coaching business and sign your first few clients. So tell a bit more. First, the proof. It's different than Instagram where you have first statement and then the proof. But now it's first the proof because on YouTube it's like you only see one sentence. So it doesn't make sense to scaling beginner coaches and people are going to be, not that much. How do you say that? Not that much interested or something like that. Okay, so to make sure you make the bold statement of I've generated 10 plus first clients. Boom, just like that. And then you go over what you will actually do with the channel. So make sure you set the expectation. Okay, and then a CTA DM me on Instagram at Pijnverheijen to learn more. Then you have 3 links: your Instagram, you work one-on-one with me, and then your free lead magnet. So in this case, my free school community. Okay, and what you want to do. And when you have this profile set up, you want to have a nurturing video or like a full course / VSL. So as you can see, for me, it's my 3-hour long first client protocol course that I also in my free school community and also on my YouTube channel. And also you can like see the links in here. And therefore they can also like click on this very fast because it's like very up here, So that's also cool. But this makes sure that your audience gets nurtured, and when they click this video, they will immediately see, okay, this is what this guy does, and he really knows his shit because he just created a 3-hour course regarding this, okay? And then from there, from the nurture video, you get them in the funnel. You get them in the funnel of, okay, I'm nurtured, I know what to do, now let me actually buy your implementation, okay? So then, if my thingy wants to work, you get them in the funnel, all right? Then we have the long form videos. Value. Give a lot of value. As you can see, long videos. Share value. Make sure this guy knows exactly what you do, how you are going to do it, this and that. And for the Instagram and the short form that we're going to get into, you want to make sure your short form content are sort of brief and high overviews of what you can break down in a long form video. So for instance, I could say, leverage these 3 systems and I don't know, get your first client. And then I say, okay, a little bit of how they work, but if they want to know more, you give a CTA in the short form. I also made a YouTube video regarding this where I break down the exact steps. Make sure to watch it, whatever, okay? You want to make sure that your short form content actually sends people over to your valuable long form content, okay? And therefore, when you have like a lot of value, when you share a lot of value for free on your YouTube channel, you build trust. That's where it comes down to the trust ecosystem. I created a video on this as well. You build trust, and with the trust you build, you can sign clients. And when you sign clients, you can actually get results for your clients. When you get results, people are going to be happy. Your clients are going to be happy, and they will give you testimonials. And testimonials, you can use that for trust, to build trust. And with the trust, you can sign more clients. This cycle keeps repeating, okay? So that's what you get when you actually share value up front and for free, okay? And the 7-11-4 rule, people need 7 hours of watch time on 11 different occasions on 4 different platforms. So with YouTube, you can make sure you get easily, as you can see, this adds up to more than 7 hours. If I do the math right, I think it is. Yeah, that's about more to 7 hours. But this way, YouTube long form content is going to make sure it's way easy to get these people to like and trust you because they've seen you for more than 7 hours. All right. And the give ask ratio. Now, this is an interesting thing. You basically want to make sure that you give, and then ask. So 3 videos without a CTA and the fourth one with a CTA. Make sure it's at least a 4-to-1 ratio. Okay, so give, and then start asking. All right, and make sure with the long form content you can have evergreen stuff. When someone asks you, "Oh man, how do I get my first client?" Boom, I send them over to the 3 hour long course that I recorded for my YouTube channel, for my course, and now also that I can send over in the DMs. Okay, so evergreen stuff. Okay, that you can leverage everywhere. CTAs could be things like go to my Instagram if you want to message me, work one-on-one with me, book a call, go to my school community, or watch this next video. It depends really what your funnel is about. And therefore you get them in the funnel, bam, funnel, okay. Short form content, like I mentioned before, it's to make sure that people will actually start watching your long form content. Okay, it's for the really quick growth to get some quick views, quick subscribers, etc. And therefore you can build the status when you actually have a lot of subscribers. So this is, I think, it was a screenshot of Mr. Beast subscriber count, whatever. And you can build authority when you actually have the status, and when you have a lot of subscribers, people will actually see, oh damn, this guy is really for real, because he also got a lot of people that actually follow him or subscribe to him. Okay, you want to make sure you do that. All right. Oh, I actually. Okay, so you build authority by having a lot of subscribers, etc., because of the short form content. But I do want to warn you: short form content is not going to make sure you get more money, because we want to look at it like this. Obviously, we can get more views, more subscribers, and yeah, it adds up to our overall trust. But short form viewers, eyeballs, views, likes, comments, followers ain't fucking cash. You see this with some big guys who have a big following, like Hamza Ahmed. They're not printing money, man. They have 2 million subscribers, or like, I think it's like 4 or 5 or maybe 10 million people who follow them, who follow him on all sort of platforms combined. But it's like he only makes 1 million a year. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? You're leaving so much money behind. And I know people who have like 600 subscribers, they make 20K a month. And obviously it's a bit less, but still, bro, you see the ratio. 20K and with 600 subscribers. Do the math yourself. Okay? So it's not there to get more money. It's here to, yeah, simply get awareness, build authority and status. Okay? And then let me see, from the short form content, people are going to see your profile. So as you can see, they're going to see, okay, this and that. They see your links. And yeah, when you build the awareness, let people see your profile, it's easy to nurture them to your landing page, and therefore start a cycle to get them into your Instagram, into your book a call with you, or to like get them in your school community, and therefore they're going to be going into your funnel. All right. Okay, so now that we've actually covered the short form part, we have the final part, that's CTAs. So with the CTAs that you give in your short form content or in your long form content, this could be your course slash school community. So this could also be your Instagram account to nurture these guys even further. And when you've actually watched the Instagram ecosystem, you will see that Instagram is probably the best place to nurture your audience, and eventually also like DM these guys and make sure that all these guys are going to be nurtured by your story sequences, reels, posts, etc., etc. And therefore you get more authority and get more like clarity on what these guys can actually get. Okay, and therefore you get them in the funnel. You get them in the funnel with all these things, all these 4 things. You will get them in the funnel to your paid mentorship. Okay, to your paid mentorship. All right. So the third part of the content ecosystem is going to be LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a really good platform for B2B coaches and community owners who are actually looking to sign some clients, because LinkedIn is a platform where it's all about like business. People who are on LinkedIn already have the business mindset, already like targeted towards growth, towards careers, business, growing their business, etc. Like it's all targeted to business, and therefore it's like way easier to get like qualified people from there. All right. So here we have the landing page, just like the other content ecosystems. Landing page, make sure it's fully optimized. So your profile, bio, and experience is fully optimized. Let me actually add that one in there. Doesn't really matter though. Okay. So we have the profile again, make it look cool, and also with the banner of your actual company. Then you have like the bio. Make sure it's a bold statement and keep it professional. So not say helped so many people or this and that. Like just say what you do and the founder of your company. And then experience. This is like here's like your company. I think you can also add like schools or whatever it is. Yeah, basically I have the contact info. It is interesting when you click that thing, you want to have your links up there. So your links are like your website. So when we actually go over to my website, you can see it's like a lot of testimonials, a lot of results. Yeah, I can just keep scrolling. Okay. So we have that. Okay, camera is loading. Then we have your YouTube channel and your Instagram account, and then your email as well. That's just simple for the links. Okay, and then you get to funnel them eventually to your paid mentorship because yeah, you funnel them into your YouTube, into your Instagram. Okay. You also want to build status, so therefore you want to make sure you connect with a lot of people who are actually your ICP, and you want to have a lot of followers to like show credibility and show that you're actually an authority figure to actually give these kind of things, right? To give like the value. And then we have the post. You want to make sure that every 48 hours you make a post and make sure they're optimized for copywriting so it piques interest. It actually shows that you know what you're talking about. And it's really simple. The first line has to be a question or a bold statement. The second one has to be another sort of like proof that it actually it exactly does. So what you can see here, coaches ever wondered how it felt when people come to you without any effort from your side? Would be amazing, right? And then, but here's the crazy part. So the third line is a pattern interruption. So make sure it's a pattern interruption where they basically say, but here's the crazy part, or you never expected this, or plot twist, whatever it is, okay? And then basically have some results in the post as well. As you can see, like this comprehends coach ever wondered how it felt when people come to you without any effort from your side. But I'm actually interested in more mentorship. Just thought about this today. Okay. Down. Okay. And then you basically also have a fucking thing. Like this is the entire content ecosystem, by the way. So that's a cool thing to show what you're building on. You give value. Getting your first ever coaching. Ooh, I think I made a mistake here. That's why it didn't pop off, by the way. You see, bro, it goes fast. Okay. Getting your first ever coaching client within 25 days guaranteed. That's the dream for every beginner coach. But what if I told you it's easily doable? Bam, bam, bam. And then you have like peak interest. So give some value about how you can do this. And it won't get simpler than this. Come to client and send you over 3 hour course about getting your first client. And this is also about the CTA. You want to make sure every single post has a CTA. Okay. So comment this word, comment that word. And then from the CTA, you will send them over a video, a course, or a free resource in the DMs. In the DMs, okay? And what that does, you're now in the DMs and you send the video over, and then from there you start a conversation. You ask qualifying questions, and then you book a call. Now, how simple is that? Okay? So this is what I did. This guy commented on my post, skill, send him over the video, bomb, just like that. He's first of all, he's going to be nurtured. He's going to subscribe to me. And in the video itself, like this 3 hour long course, are also a lot of CTAs, a lot of very valuable insights wherefore he's going to be nurtured and maybe take some more action. All right. So that's an awesome thing. So you also ask qualifying questions to make sure, okay, where are you from? What job are you doing to like sort of get an insight of how much does this guy actually make and can I actually sell to this guy, whatever. And then basically say, oh, I fucking love talking to you, man. Would you like to chat a little bit more on a call? Whatever the conversation is about. And from there, when you get them in the DMs, you can either get them to your YouTube channel, either to your Instagram, and or book a call. Therefore, you can follow them down to again your paid mentorship. Okay, that's how LinkedIn works. It is really you need to understand this with LinkedIn. It's more professional, so therefore you need to adjust your language a little bit. Don't curse, or don't like use weird words or whatever. Make sure you adjust your language a little bit and optimize the post for copywriting. Okay. Then we have the school ecosystem. The school ecosystem. This is actually the ecosystem that I leveraged in order to sign three clients. Okay, I got all of my clients from school, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. First of all, it starts here with your landing page. Once again, make sure your profile is optimized. Your communities are not showing. Your bio, your links, your followers following. Okay, so for the profile and the bio, again, man, like the profile picture is so important. Like just looking like this, it's so cool, man. Make sure you show expertise. Okay, and show what you do, helping beginner coaches build and scale a coaching business. Bold claim. Then basically like this, not in Amsterdam, funny joke, make it a bit personal, etc., etc. Then we have followers and following. That's a really important part. Okay, followers and following. You don't want to be following every single person, because obviously I'm in way more communities than this. I'm in like 70 plus communities. But you can hide these things from your bio. You can click a certain thingy and it's not going to show all the communities you're in. Okay, and therefore it shows that you're not a bot or whatever. And when you actually remove all the people you follow, so when you join the community you automatically follow the admin, like that's something they set up. So when you immediately unfollow these guys, it's going to show cool. It shows way more credibility and that kind of stuff. And make sure you set up your links. So this could be like your Instagram and your YouTube, because those are the two platforms you want to leverage for your content ecosystem. YouTube is so damn good to just nurture people and make sure you apply the 7-11-4 rule. All right, that's what you want to do. And Instagram just to nurture them even better and make sure you share a lot of value and actually get them to DM you and actually have a platform where you can reach out to these people. Okay. All right, that's it for the landing page. You want to have a clear, also like for your own community, make sure it's clear, it's there, it's bam, bam, bam. Okay. Then for the post and the comments. Okay, so for the post and the comments, we have multiple ways, and this is actually how I used to print leads in my DMs. Okay, we have long form, long posts, 2.6k word guides, full guides, with a 60-minute loom. So really long post with a loom. Then we have shorts, and these are aligning with the community culture. So what I did for this post, I actually, as you can see, got a lot of engagement. I literally copied the top post, so you can filter this out. I copied the top post and made sure, I adjusted a little bit, but then it's like, cool, man, it's cool. So make sure it aligns with the culture, top post, etc., etc. Short win, short post, bam, 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 bam. This is very dangerous though. This could be seen as self-promotion, and for some communities, this can get you banned as well. Just make sure you don't include any CTAs, alright? Comment after 1 hour. So when someone actually comments on your post, the post gets pushed up, right? The post gets pushed up to the top. And therefore you want to make sure that you don't reply immediately, because it's already on top of the feed. So you want to make sure you comment after like 1 hour or 2 hours. So it actually goes down and then boom, it's up again. And therefore you keep creating the cycle, right? And just share a lot of value in the post. Full trust guide, money guide, mindset guide, human connections guide, purpose guide, bam, 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 bam. A lot of value, a lot of insights, a lot of helping people. Truly care about helping people. Soft CTAs in post. I recently had a call where I covered these pillars. Comment pillar, and I'll send it over to you. So this worked really well for me. Till this day, I made this post like 2 weeks ago. Till this day, I still get people commenting pillars, and I send them over to my YouTube, and therefore they're gonna get in the YouTube ecosystem. Okay, so that's an awesome thingy. So soft CTAs, just make them comment the word and you send them over free valuable thing. All right. Then hard CTAs in the comments. So as you guys can see, there was a funny example. I'm working with that. Do you see where it's going? You should join my super and check on the post account. That's really hard selling. Okay, so that's awesome. I make sure that DM me, bro, if you want to know more about this. Or like hard CTAs could get you banned, but I haven't seen it done. before. And these posts and the comments are just there to create awareness, so you can actually build status and climb up the leaderboard. As you can see, I'm here. I've been on top of this leaderboard actually for like a month or something, but recently I started cutting down the posts, so I'm focusing more on YouTube and Instagram. But yeah, basically you build status by getting on top of the leaderboards, and therefore people trust you when they see your next thing. And make sure always your posts align with the admin wants. Okay, as you can see, what do the admin wants? What do you think the admin wants from this single image? Engagement. They want engagement in the community, because what that does, it boosts their community up in the school discovery, and therefore more people join organically, etc., etc. Cycle repeats. Okay, so make sure you target your posts towards giving engagement. Okay, in the community. Then you have your own community, which you will be leading people to from your landing page and from the post, and therefore get organic members in the community. All right. So give free value, nurture them. Make sure you build out fucking full on courses. This was a 3-hour course I still have to this day in my free community. All right. Nurture them. 3-hour courses, etc., etc. Build trust by showing your expertise, showing that you really know what you're talking about. Okay. And also, it's just a place to catch some leads. Currently, I'm at 101 members, but this was a picture of you 1 day ago or something. I get my community is growing fast. It's a place to catch leads. So when you get people in the community, it's easy to reach out to them. You know who basically is in your community, etc. And yeah, you can also like have free coaching calls in there, and therefore nurture the people even more. Give free insights, one-on-one sort of insights. This group coaching is way easier to nurture, build trust, etc., etc. Okay. Now we need to optimize our community. We need to optimize our classroom. Make sure it looks cool. For conversions, make sure you have testimonials, starter, course, resources, and then also like an upsell to your paid mentorship. This is free, but it's like private, so people cannot access it. So this is the classroom section. The calendar section have like calls. That's what I do. Calls every single day at the same time to nurture these guys. The feed with the links. So yeah, I have like these top posters, like a start here post. Then you have like a client result, or like just a result someone got. Therefore you have like credibility. And for the links, Instagram and YouTube, or like your call link. That's what I would do. All right. Then you nurture them. So basically, what you do is you want to make sure with the community, with everything we've covered, so the landing page, post, community, optimization, and then you're going to nurture them and therefore warm them up. And that's what you do with giving value, show your face, and get personal in contact with these guys. So make sure you reach out to them, etc., etc. Okay. And the funnel is going to be your socials. Okay. So from this community, as you can see the links, Instagram, YouTube, follow them to your Instagram. Follow them to your Instagram, and then get them to your YouTube, get them to your YouTube, get them to your Instagram. You want to make sure, and this is what the entire ecosystem is about. Instagram and YouTube are the two best fucking platforms out there. The two best ones. Okay? So you need to make sure you nurture them to those platforms. Okay? And guess what? Guess where this entire ecosystem leads to? Paid mentorship. Paid mentorship. Okay. And now let me just show you what all these arrows are about. So first of all, Instagram, the Instagram ecosystem. This one leads to YouTube, and this one leads to school. And school, not directly with a link in your bio, but school by Instagram story sequences, etc., etc. Okay. And school leads to Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so with the links that we showed. Okay, Instagram also goes to school. We've already covered that, by the way. I gotta get this one. Instagram also goes to YouTube. Okay, and YouTube goes to Instagram, and YouTube also goes to school with like a CTA in your video. And then we have LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn is basically no traffic is going to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is only to nurture, to get people from to somewhere. You're not gonna get people. You don't want people to message you on LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn is only for getting people to your YouTube, to your school, and I forgot to add an arrow, but also to your Instagram. Okay, and school, you want to make sure it goes to YouTube and Instagram. I hope this makes sense. This was like the entire content ecosystem, but now I want to cover this part. This is what you do when you're a beginner coach. First of all, okay, you want to make sure that you get first clients with one-on-one coaching. First, you want to have clients one-on-one coaching, okay, and you have 3 deliverables when you get them in the inner circle auto. Okay, so 3 deliverables when you get them on one-on-one coaching. First of all, it's like 24/7 support. They also get group calls and they get your course. Okay, that's as simple as deliverables. Okay, what you can eventually do is when you have enough people in one-on-one coaching, you can make an inner circle. Okay, you can make an inner circle. So inner circle, 3 deliverables, not even one-on-one, right? Course, group coaching, 24/7 support, and the inner circle can cost like 1 to 2K a month. And then you have to still have the coaching, the one-on-one coaching, but that's gonna cost like 10 to 20K. That's basically how you can sort of frame your, how do you say it, like frame your offer in a way that actually makes sense. All right. So yeah, this is the entire content ecosystem that my clients has leveraged. I leverage myself in order to print inbound and outbound leads. And I'm telling you, man, it fucking works. It fucking works, okay. Alright, that was that. Tired of talking. I have another course to record. The mindset course. Gonna be uploaded soon. Alright. Gonna be fucking cool. Fucking cool. So yeah, boys, I'll see you soon in the next video. And adios.